right? So the day 1 and day 2 journey is completed with Linux. So today is date 3. So I'm going to start with the date 3 journey, and then after we will move on the AWS part. So let me log in. Pooja, any doubt?
No, sir.
Hmm, we are. Okay. So now see, if you want to check how many hard disks you have, then the command is fdisk space hyphen l. Okay, so now you can see I have two hard disks. This is a one hard disk SDA. Okay, div slash SDA, which is the size is 20 GB, and then I have one more hard disk slash div SDB, and the size is 10 GB, right? So SDA is a one, and the SDB is a another, right? In the SDA, I have two partitions. This is the SDA one and the SDA two. But in the SDB, I don't have any partition. So it means you have a hard disk, but you are not able to store any kind of the data because you don't have any kind of the partition. Partition means what? Like C drive, D drive, or the E drive. So what we are going to cover? We are going to cover how to create a partition in a new hard disk. Okay. So I have this hard disk, and I want to use this hard disk for store my data like my files and the folders, because this is a primary hard disk. If by chance your operating system is going to crash, so in that case your data will be also crash. So for the security purpose, I don't want to store my data in my primary hard disk. I want to store my data in secondary one. Okay. So if you want to store the data in this secondary hard disk, so first of all you need to create a partition. So now just write down the steps how you will create a partition in the Linux operating system. So first of all you need to type the command fdisk space slash dev slash hard disk name. So you want to create a partition on SDB one, right? So always type the name where you want to create a partition. So I want to create a partition in slash dev slash SDB. So type slash dev slash SDB and enter. Once you click on this one, so see, AppDisk is a kind of a utility program. Okay, it is a kind of a utility program. So you can create a partition with the help of AppDisk tool. Okay, so now here it is asking you. You need to type a command if you want to create a partition. If you want to check the partition. Okay, so if you don't know how to create a partition, so we have an option M. The M is for what? For the helping one. So if you want to check, M is basically for the menu. So if you want to check what kind of the options is there in the fdisk command, then press M. So with the help of M, you are able to print the menu. See, so these all are the menu one. A, B, C, D, F, L, N, P, T, V, I. Okay, so you can read this one also. So what I want to create a new partition. So what I need to press N. N is for what? Adding a new partition in the particular hard disk. So here I am going to press N because I want to create a partition. N. Once you press N, then it will ask you the which kind of the partition you want to create, a primary one or the extended one. Okay, so right now I want to go for the primary, and remember you are able to create maximum 4 primary partitions in a hard disk. Okay, so more than 4 it will not allow by the hard disk. So I'm going to create for the primary. So type P, enter, and now it is asking the partition number in between 1 to 4. So I'll go with the 1, enter. It is asking you the first sector. Okay, so see, we don't know what is a track and what is a sector. So no need to write anything in this place. Okay, because if you press enter, so by default it is start from the this value 2048. Okay, so just press enter. Now this is in this case you need to define the size of partition. See, so I have 10 GB of hard disk, but in that 10 GB, how much size or how many partition you want to create? Suppose I want to create a two partition. So it means I need to give the 5 GB or 5 GB. I want to create a four partition. So you need to give the 2 GB or the 3 GB one. Okay. So it's up to you how many partition you want to create and how much size you want to assign for this partition. So here you need to define with this way. First of all, you need to use plus or minus symbol, then give the size, and then K. K for the KB, M for the MB, G for the GB, T for the terabyte, P for the petabyte. So I want to create a direct partition with the plus 5G. What is the meaning of this one? I want to create a partition with the size of 5 GB. Okay, press enter. Now, see, it is showing create a new partition 1 of Linux of type Linux and the size is 5 GB. It means my partition is successfully created. If you want to check the partition is created or not, so press P. P for the print the table. So now you can see I have one partition with the name of SDB1. Okay, it start from this one and the end from this one. The sector is this one and the size is this one, right? So this is my 5 GB partition. Okay, so now my task is done. I want to save this settings and exit from this tool. Okay, so what you need to do, press W. Okay, so see that partition table has been altered. It means my partition is successfully created. Again, just check by using the same command fdx-l and enter. And now see in this time, in the STB, the total size is 10 GB, but I have one partition STB1 and the size is 5 GB. It means still I have 5 GB in reserve space. Okay, so you can create one more partition or you can create two partitions or maybe the 1 GB. You can go for the 5 partitions. So it's up to you. So this one is clear how you will create a partition, but still you are not able to store the data. Why? You need to format this partition. You need to assign the file system, and then after you are able to store your data. Okay. So what is a file system? File system is what? कैसे पहचानो वो क्या होता है? फाइल सिस्टम क्या होता है पता है किसी को? with the with the help of file system you can define the arrangement of your data or the security of your data. In Windows we have different file systems like the FAT or NTFS. So most of the time we are using only the NTFS because this one is the most secure file system. But these two used by the Windows. In Linux, we have two, the FAT and the EXT. Okay, FAT or EXT. EXT means extended file system. Okay, so the FAT is a common for the Windows and the Linux, but the another is different. In the Windows, we have NTFS. In Linux, we have EXT, extended one. Okay. So you need to define the file system. So for defining the file system, you need to type MKFS. MKFS is what? Make file system. Okay, MKFS is make file system dot ext, and then we have a different version. Okay, like the 2, 3, and the 4. The 4 is the latest one. The 2 is the oldest one, and the 3 is a mid range. Okay, so I'll go with the 3. mkfs.ext3 and give the partition name which you want to format. So what is my partition name? SDB1. Okay, remember here you need to type the partition name, not a hard disk name. So my partition name is what? SDB1 and press enter. Now it is going to format. Done. Now you are able to use this hard disk. you can store your data. But before storing the data, you need to mount this partition in any folder or any directory. See, if I type df-h, so now you can see I have different partition like the SR0, SR1, SDA1, okay, but the SDB is missing. And if you notice in the last column, it is a mounted point. So all the partitions are mounted in a particular location. See, it is this, it is this, it is this, okay. But my SDB is missing. Why? The reason is I'm not assigning any kind of the mounting point. So you need to assign a mounting point first, and then you are able to use your partition. Okay, तो पहले हम क्या करेंगे, उसको एक माउंटिंग पॉइंट देंगे. अदरवाइज अभी वो हार्ड डिस्क है हमारे पास, लेकिन हम उसको यूज नहीं कर सकते. तो माउंटिंग पॉइंट डिफाइन करने के लिए क्या करेंगे, I'm going to use a command mount. Okay, give the name of the partition which you want to mount. So partition name is SDB1, and give the name, give the directory name where you want to mount this partition. ठीक है, कहाँ माउंट करना चाहते हो वो नाम दो. तो बताओ, मैं अपनी डायरेक्टरी खुद बनाऊं या सिस्टम पे बनी हुई डायरेक्टरी को चूज कर लूं? दोनों काम कर सकते हैं. यू कैन यूज द MNT. ओके, तो ये क्या करेगा, MNT पे माउंट कर देगा. पहले ऐसे करके दिखाते हैं. माउंट एंड देन गिव द पार्टीशन नेम व्हिच यू वांट टू माउंट एंड गिव द माउंटिंग point. So mounting point is what? /MNT. Enter. Done. And now again check the df-h command and check in the last one. Check the last line. If you enter on the cd/mnt, cd/mnt. So right now I'm in the MNT one. It means I'm in the SDB one. If I'm going to create any kind of the data here, like mkdir space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these all the four directories is contained by the SDB one. Clear? If I type, see, cd space, if I type umount /mnt, check again, ls/mnt. Where is my data? देखो डेटा चला गया, डेटा चला गया ना. मैंने यू माउंट कर दिया तो हार्ड डिस्क बाहर हो गई. अभी फिर से df कमांड चला के देखो क्या होगा. लास्ट लाइन देखो गायब हो गई, पहले थी ना यहाँ पर. और फिर मैंने ये कमांड चला दिया तो देखो चला गया, मेरे डेटा भी चला गया मेरा. देखो ना, ls अगर mnt करता हूँ मैं तो इट इज शोइंग ब्लैंक, कुछ है ही नहीं इसके अंदर. फिर से माउंट कराते हैं, फिर से माउंट कराया, अब की बार ls/mnt चलाया तो देखो क्या वो डेटा आ गया. समझ में आया? पूरा आपका सारा डेटा कहाँ पर है, HDB पर. So it means your data is safe. If your operating system or if your primary hard disk is going to crash, so don't worry about your data. Your data is safe because your data, all the data is present in another hard disk. So easily you can remove that hard disk or you can plug the hard disk. Clear? It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can take the screenshot for these all commands which I used. fdisk-l, then this one, then this one, then this one, and this one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so these all the commands are over. So now we are going to learn how to create a script. So I'm going to give you the overview to creating a basic kind of the script. Okay. So first of all, if you want to create a script, so you must be know about the echo command. Okay. So echo is what if you want to print the any kind of the message on the terminal, then you need to use echo. Okay, suppose I type this one and enter. So now see, it is automatic terminal, it is automatic print on the terminal. So what I type echo and then use the double quote and type the message and then close the quote, and now you can see it is printed what is your name. If the same thing I want to write on the file, so what I need to do, first of all, vi space give the file name, suppose test dot sh. Remember, whenever you are going to create the script file, so use dot sh. Dot sh is the extension of your script file. Okay, and enter. And here you need to type like echo, okay, and use the double quotes, and then today is Sunday, okay, and then save this. Okay, now I want to run that file, so I have a two method. Okay, I have a two method to run this file. So by using the sh space test dot sh command, see, it is run. Today is Sunday. What I write in the file, this one, and now you can see it is successfully run. This is a first method. By if you have any kind of the script command and you want to run, then type sh space file name. So the script will automatically run. And the another method is dot slash and give the file name like the test dot sh. So see, in this case I'm getting the error. What is the error? Permission denied. Okay, why? If you check ls-l, so in the test.sh, I don't have the execute permission. Huh? So that's why I'm getting the error. So what I need to do, chmod, chmod, क्या कमांड देंगे? एग्जीक्यूट की परमिशन देनी है मुझे. चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा? चल गया. Okay, so I need to change the permission. I need to give the execute permission, and after that you are able to run your script with the help of this method. Right? This one is clear. You also able to write your commands. Okay, you also able to write your commands in the script, right? You also able to write the commands. For example, again I'm going to open a file vi space test dot sh. Okay, uh, so first of all I'm going to this one. So what I want, whenever I want to run my script, so I want to clear the screen first. Okay, so I'm going to type clear. I want to clear the screen first, and then after I want to print a message like the echo, and then you. Okay, suppose I want to print hello, and then see, this is a system defined variable. Okay, in the Linux, if you are going to create a script, so we have a two types of the variable. One is the system defined and the other is a user defined. If you want to use a system defined user, so it will be always in capital letter like the user. I want to call the user. Okay, hello dot user. So first of all I'm going to perform this one. Now see, escape colon wq. Now see what happened. If I type test test dot sh, see what happened. What is the output? Hello root. What is the output? Hello root. Root is what? Is my username. So with the help of that script, I am able to call or I am able to print my username on the terminal. What I type? Hello dollar user. So dollar user is a system defined variable. Okay. So you can write in this one and check here. Otherwise, if you type echo dollar user, see, it will automatically print the root, right? The same is on your output. अच्छा एक चीज देखना मैंने क्लियर लिखा था ना अभी देखो इतनी सारी मैंने कमांड चलाई है और जैसे मैं ये करूंगा देखना टर्मिनल अपने आप क्लियर होगा ये देखो तो फर्स्ट इट विल क्लियर योर टर्मिनल एंड देन गिव यू द आउटपुट समझ में आ रहा है ना
Yes, sir.
Yes,
अगेन
sir.
आई एम गोइंग टू टाइप दिस वन suppose I want to add some more thing so echo hello user then again I'm going to type echo is for what just print the message okay so suppose I want to check that today is okay I want to print the today's date so what is the command to print the date क्या थी command hmm? डेट प्रिंट करने की कमांड क्या थी date command okay so I'm going to type the date
Yeah.
okay now again check it is working or not wq and now run this script see क्या हुआ hello do today is and this is the date time but I think there is some mistake here test dot sh okay after this suppose I want to check the how many users are logging in my system so what I need to type echo then give the number of user login okay and colon and give the this one so how you will check how many number of users is login by using the who command hmm? किससे चेक करते हैं who से करते हैं ना who and then how you will count uh, so use the pi symbol and use wc I hope you remember the wc command hyphen l right hyphen l and then save this one wq and run the script see so right now I have two users logging just run the who command and check what is the output see one or two lines there so what I type with the help of this script see if I open this one cat space what is the file name test see wc hyphen l so I'm going I run the who command first and then after I add one more command by using the w count command I'm going to count the how many line numbers is there so there is two lines right so that's why it is showing the two users is logging clear
Yes.
समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं
Yes, sir. आ रहा है.
वो भी देखो सिंपल सिंपल सी बता रहा हूँ कुछ नहीं करना है सिर्फ एक एक चीज जो जो कमांड तुमने यूज करी थी वही सारी कमांड्स हैं
Yes.
बस अभी सपोज आई वांट टू टेक द सम इनपुट फ्रॉम द यूजर। अभी क्या हुआ, मैंने सारी चीजें डिफाइन की। अब मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, कोई यूजर कुछ भी एंटर करे और उसके बाद मेरा मैसेज प्रिंट। फॉर एग्जांपल, सपोज आई एम गोइंग टू क्रिएट अ न्यू फाइल, vi स्पेस यूजर डॉट sh। अब मैं क्या चाहता हूँ, सपोज आई एम गोइंग टू टाइप echo, okay, and run the script, enter your first name, right? Enter your first name। अब अगर यूजर से कोई भी वैल्यू लोगे ना, तो उसके लिए कोई ना कोई स्पेस अलॉट करना पड़ेगा ना। ये वैल्यू कहाँ जाकर स्टोर होगी, है ना। इसको हमें क्या देना पड़ेगा, इस वेरिएबल को स्टोर करने के लिए हमें कोई ना कोई स्पेस असाइन करना पड़ेगा। तो स्पेस असाइन करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, कोई भी नाम दे देंगे। सो यू नीड टू गिव द एनी काइंड ऑफ द वेरिएबल नेम। तो if you want to assign the space to store your variable value, so use the command read command. Read and give the any name like the f name। f name is what, first name। यहाँ कुछ भी दे सकते हो, जरूरी नहीं यही दो f name, it's up to you। okay, so it's a variable name, so it's up to you, you can choose any name। so what I'm going to use, f name। f name, with that f name is for what, if the user enter the any kind of the value, so that value is going to store on the f name। okay, then after I'm going to print another message, echo, okay, and then type hello sub, and I want to call the variable। if you want to call the variable, so use a dollar symbol and type your variable name। so what is my variable name, f name। और फिर यहाँ पे लिख देते लेट्स प्ले क्रिकेट। ठीक है, ऐसे ऐसे मैंने कुछ भी मैसेज जो था, कुछ तो मैसेज मैंने लिख दिया, सिंपल सिंपल सा, राइट। अभी इसको सेव करते हैं, अब देखना क्या होगा। जब मैंने लिखा यहाँ पर एस एच, क्लियर कर दिया, क्लियर। यहाँ मैंने लिखा एस एच, फाइल का नाम क्या था, यूजर डॉट एस एच, एंटर किया। ये क्या कह रहा है, एंटर योर फर्स्ट नेम। मुझे अपना फर्स्ट नेम एंटर करना है। तो सपोज मैंने एंटर किया गौरव, ठीक है। और जैसे ही गौरव लिख के एंटर प्रेस करो, देखो क्या है, हेलो गौरव लेट्स प्ले क्रिकेट। जो भी आप इनपुट करोगे ना, यहाँ पे आए, ठीक है। यहाँ मैंने किया विजय, देखो कह रहा है हेलो विजय लेट्स प्ले क्रिकेट। समझ गए। So with the help of this method, you are able to take the input from the user data। See, now check the script। Clear? इस तरीके से आप बना सकते हो स्क्रिप्ट, ठीक है। अब इसी में और चीज़ें ऐड करते चले जाओगे तो और चीज़ें ऐड होती चलेंगी। इट्स अप टू यू हाउ मेनी टास्क यू वांट टू ऑटोमेट। अब इसी में इफ और एल्स भी आ जाता है ना। इफ और एल्स भी इसी में आ जाता है, लूपिंग भी इसी में आ जाती है। सो इट्स अप टू यू किस टाइप की बनाना चाहते हो। हम्म, चलो, इतना क्लियर हो गया।
Yes.
इसको क्लियर कर। सो so have you got some idea like how you will create this kind of the basic scripts?
यस।
वो हमारा पूरा कवर है, रेडी है, ये अच्छी
जी।
चीज़ है। चलो, तो अब नेक्स्ट सैटरडे को हम स्टार्ट कर देंगे अपना AWS वाला पार्ट। ओके, चलो।
AWS में कंसोल पे या फिर स्क्रिप्ट, ये लिनक्स में स्क्रिप्ट ही देखेंगे?
नहीं नहीं बाबू, इतने एडवांस नहीं हो गया अभी, अभी हमें ग्राफिकली काम करना है। इतना एडवांस नहीं होगा कि हम स्क्रिप्ट लिख के पूरा AWS का रिसोर्स कॉन्फ़िगर कर लें। उसके लिए हमें टेराफॉर्म आना चाहिए।
अच्छा।
अगर ऐसा करना चाहते हो तो उसके लिए टेराफॉर्म सीखना पड़ेगा, तब
बहुत
पूरा।
बहुत कंफ्यूजन है।
हाँ, तब ये जाके हो पाएगा, तो सोचा है।
हाँ।
चलो फिर नेक्स्ट सैटरडे को मिलते हैं, एंड देन वी स्टार्ट द AWS पार्ट। ओके।